DG a title specific to the Deputy Governor Meru? It's ambiguous. It can apply to any position in government called the Deputy Governor, Deputy Director General, Deputy, all those issues. So let us not carry all these things and heap to the governor, because it is not specific by name who the messages were. Mr. Speaker, sir, issues were raised that junior officers were demeaning, bullying the deputy governor. No evidence was produced that they were acting under the instructions of the governor. Under the instructions of the governor. How do you link those junior officers? You are here. Your driver is outside there. She or he goes and purports to represent you. Not given those express instructions. Those who demand the DG should deal with them, not as the governor. Especially a question about on TV station, a chief of staff gave an address on the TV station. Nobody wants to say that that was the official government position of the county government of Meru. No minutes are brought here. Nobody is asking that chief officer who told you to say this, bring that evidence. We are now moving to mob lynching. And that is why I'm raising that question, that let everybody carry their role of what they did. Otherwise, governor is being judged out of association. The words that are heavy, I don't know whether to use them, that about the vacating, I wouldn't want to go to that line, because they were not spoken in English. Probably my good friends could be there. A casual look at the Black's Law Dictionary on the meaning of that word, it's quite a lot. It is the question of context of usage of words. The context of the word, how it is used, can irritate, can please, can have a different meaning. What is the context? It was not captured. So, that word will be given a political meaning because of the urge, as I said, to impeach the governor, which is not true. Issues were raised that the manner she has held her office brings disrepute into the public confidence. The public confidence is a question of 2022 August, September. Who had or who has that public confidence? The voters in Meru unanimously accepted the manifesto of the border borders. The marshals was part of the manifesto that was sold to the voters in Meru. They elected the governor based on that manifesto. They did not elect the others who never talked about the border marshals. Her mandate is derived from that manifesto. And that is why her manifesto, as an independent candidate alone, she was elected. Where all the voters who elected the honorable members of wards voted for her. Now, the introduction is people of Meru made a mistake. And that is the mistake that is being corrected today. That is my honorable mover brought that question. How do you deal with the manifesto? that you want if you impeach her? Which manifesto? What referendum is that manifesto of whoever wants to come in? Will it have legitimacy? It will not. The question about the deputy governor being excluded from meetings, being assigned a new office that does not meet the stature and other issues. Show me the job description of the deputy governor by statute. It's not there. He will or she will be assigned duties by the government. The framers of the Constitution were very clear not to create two centers of power, so that it is the governor, it is the president who assigns their principal deputy duties. The deputy governor is craving for duties. When you meet as the caucus for MCAs, the whole nation, make the law to provide substantive duties provided by. No executive order has been presented before this to show these tasks were assigned to the deputy governor. And now this executive order is being disobeyed. Assignment of duties is discretion. Assignment of duties that are not provided for in the job description rests with the governor. But an appetite to be the governor is the reason we are here. Mr. Speaker, sir, issues about resignation letters were raised, and fake letters. I've run away from that and said it is premature because we have the National Police, we have the EACC doing their job. The question about a speech in the presence of the president and 10 people with matumbo kubwa was raised. The president never raised that issue. And the context of that matter was that the governor was showing an analogy that the head of state came from nowhere to be the head of state. The dynasties were ganged up against His Excellency the head of state. But who became the head of state? The governor is saying, I was also not in any formation, political formation, party. I was independent. Me and you, Mr. President, we share the same history. I know it hurts. Those who are the heavy machines, those who are the serious political parties, who expected to be governors, who expected to get that seat, will have to take that statement with serious thought. And that's the reason we're here. Mr. Speaker, sir, the governor's private life has been raised. Serious private life issues. No tangible evidence has been produced to indict the governor. And as I said, this is the first monumental question where we have a sitting governor who has a sitting husband. And how do they deal with such a husband? It is a serious question. And it will be a determinant question. Do husbands of governors enjoy the same benefit first ladies enjoy? It is not easy. And coming from my brothers and sisters from Meru, I'm told none was elected as an MCA. The society.
Under council.
Or what?
That is not factual. On the council. That is not factual because we have one elected MCA who is a lady. Just for your information.
Thank you very much. Out of the many, one was elected. I leave it there. One was elected. Accepting that reality, and I'm appealing to my brothers and sisters, let us not be seen that the governor is facing what she's facing because she's a lady, but she's equal to the task. Thank you, Madam Speaker. The question about illegal appointments of people without coming to the county assembly. The Public Service Board is still intact. The county assembly is still intact. You are admitting that you have passed a budget to pay somebody who has not appeared before you. That person is earning salary. You have not gotten the CEC for finance. You have not gotten the Public Service Board. You have not gotten yourselves to internally ask yourself, what is your role when the law is broken? Madam Speaker, there are people that have been sent home and they are still earning. What is the human resource manual that was done by the Public Service Commission, Public Service Board that came to you approved it? What does it say in terms of interdiction, in terms of suspension, in terms of what does it say? Where is the role of the county assembly on those issues? Was it ever brought here? The question about the court martial, the question about the court, these people called the marshals. The mover said the justification is that they have been created to ensure funds that were being stolen from women are protected. A noble idea to protect our sisters, our mothers, our aunties. Is it what you are going against? Is it what you want women of Meru to continue to be mugged and their phones taken? Assess yourself. Madam Speaker, the bloated workforce is that, how does a governor sign letters other than the letters of the cabinet?